Just do this one thing to keep Skool members, and that is to have a quick win. Why a quick win? Well, how someone gets onboarded, so how you bring them into the community, is in the first 24, 48 hours, is how they expect things to go forward going forward. First impressions were wild for them. Whenever you meet someone new, whenever you go onto a YouTube video like this, whenever you do anything ever as a human being, it's the first impression, it's the quick win. So that's why it's so important. So if I had to pick one thing, like genuinely one thing that would be fire in my membership, it would be this. So how do you make this really, really good? Well, story time. So I went through this really big schoolers, big podcast here, blah, blah, blah. And he ran a community around screen times. And this whole idea is from Charlie Morgan, which is makes 40 million. He makes money, big money. And when I was in this dude's membership about not doing screens, this isn't actually what happened to me, but this is something that I saw happen to people, which is no more screens in the bedroom, more present with partner. Your relationship becomes better. You fall asleep faster. You wake up on time easier. You start doing your morning routine, and then you start feeling better. This is all the downstream effects. You're not overstimulated as much, which also helps with being more present. You start feeling better, so your relationship becomes better. This feeds into that. This feeds into that. This feeds into that. Right. And as time passes, you start performing better at work. You get a promotion because of it. You make more money, and then you have a nice honeymoon after getting married. Now, what you actually get credit for is these things. And what you don't get credit for is all the things down here. Because the more time passes, the more the original domino effect gets diluted. So this thing gets diluted because there's supposedly, I'm not married, but more things going into getting married than to not have screens in your bedroom. And the Charlie Morgan idea is just this whole consequence map. So it's like this one feeder action, this one thing feeds all of these other things. So when I think about a membership, I'm thinking, okay, when I join the community, what is the fastest way that I can get them this win? And you don't want that win to have streamline effects all the way down here, because you're not going to get credit for this. You're not going to get credit for them performing better at work because they no longer have screens in their bedroom. Most people just don't think that far ahead about consequences, or think that far backwards about the actions they took that actually got them there. So make your wins better. This feeds, that's like the one, you can put this into this idea. It's like someone gets a win, the identity shifts, they're more likely to stay, they upgrade, they invite their friends. This dude, it's just